Hello everyone and welcome back to another Darktide video. Today Fat Shark released the class Spotlight for the Psyker, and oh my goodness, while we did have to wait a while for it, it was worth it. This class looks ridiculously powerful and I can't wait to actually get my hands on it for the full game. We also got to see a few things that we haven't seen before, and I'm not sure how many people were able to get the Psyker to a high level, but I think there's a couple of abilities here which are crazy strong and are going to make for some very interesting dynamics later on in the life cycle of the game. During the beta, I played the crap out of the Preacher, but I'm seriously thinking that when the full game comes out, that I'm going to go with the Psyker, because some of these abilities, just like the Force Lightning, which is called Smite in Warhammer, like, the potential is just limitless. You see a Plague Ogren running at you, and you say, "Oh, I'm too weak, oh no, Force Lightning, just blam, take that, you fat bastard." It would be amazing. So I really do want to see how some of this goes in the full game. Something else that you may want to consider is that there are different types of Psykers in the Warhammer universe, and it looks like some of the abilities that we see are slightly starting to dabble in those other disciplines. So potentially, I'm not sure if we'll see this in the full game, but we may see other subclasses of Psyker where you can specialize more on things like the Psychic Flames or the Lightning, so that does leave a few potential opportunities. But to go through this Spotlight from the start, we can see that there is an initial description for the class. Psyker's abilities are tied to the disciplines they learn to stave off madness and control their otherworldly gifts. Such disciplines run the gamut from snow-stopping to subtle, depending on the Psyker's personality and tutelage. Psykinetics manipulate Empyrean forces with the power of their mind, repurposing it to crush heads and inflict gnawing agony on their victims. They leave a trail of mangled bodies in their wake, most of whom never had a chance to react to their danger. If you have a look through the main website, you'll see this all in a hell of a lot of an easier way to read, but the Psyker has a really good passive where it looks like the Brain Burst ability is linked to a passive ability as well. So when you burst a brain, you also generate what's called a warp charge. This bioenergy increases the damage of your smite ability when you're using it. So because of that, you will do extra damage with your Force Lightning. However, you'll have to manage your peril, or I guess your madness, very carefully if you're going to be doing this. So there is a lot of potential to do a lot of damage with this class. From what I understand, you also don't get any unique weapons for the class because of the psychic abilities. But honestly, there's already a pretty good range of weapons, so I think it's a fair enough way to balance things. We did also see, though, that there is a las pistol, so this is looking really cool. It's got a nice sight on it, and the fact that he holds it on the side just makes it feel cooler, I think. I don't know, I really like the look of it. One of the things that I'm very interested to know more about is if your abilities stack as a character, or if you have to choose between certain abilities. Because we see clips of both the Lightning and the Flames, however, there's also the Brain Burst ability as well. Do we get all of these under the same Psyker? Because I think that might be a little bit too overpowered. It does say in the description that there are different disciplines, so it may be a case where the Flames and the Lightning are once again just the tip of the iceberg for other disciplines and other types of Psykers that we could play as. This is just a little bit of a side note, but from the blog post we can see that the drip is gonna be unreal. I love the look of this Psyker. He looks so goddamn cool, and I cannot wait to see what other customization we will be able to get in the full game. So like I said, there's a lot of potential here for the future of Darktide and different directions that they could pull the Psyker class into, whether that's in the main game or through the form of DLC. But either way, I'm very interested, and I'm definitely gonna be playing the Psyker when I make my main character when the game releases later next week. So that's pretty much about it for today. Let me know what you all thought about this in the comment section down below, whether you think that these abilities are going to be separate or together, or do you think that the Psyker is just going to be too damn overpowered? Let me know, because all of your thoughts are always amazing to read, and they do surprise me when you think about it in different ways. So that's about it from me, but I will see you all on the next one. I've been Kiv, and I'm out.